We were at the National Day of Prayer, which was down on our square. As I was heading home, I heard fire trucks, and my secretary called me, and she said, "Pastor, I set the church on fire." And I'm going, "What?" She goes, "The church is on fire." And I was here in a couple minutes, and sure enough, smoke was rolling out one of the windows, her office window, and it was like, oh, the church is on fire. And not knowing how much damage there would be to it, fortunately, the fire department got here very quickly and was able to save the building.
Just due to the nature of what was burned, as well as the amount of time that it burned, the heat and the combustion associated with this fire created a lot of pressure. And so there was larger than the area of immediate damage. We had odor and soot concerns throughout the building and made the determination that they would not be able to hold services.
The most damaged was the office areas, and then the hallways, and then the rest of the building had smoke and soot everywhere. We had a mitigation team hired to come and start cleaning the building, and in the first 2 weeks things were just going really slow, and the source room was not getting cleaned, and so that was leaving the smell in the building so that we couldn't begin to start moving other places. And as a pastor, I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I met Dave. He was recommended by our insurance adjuster as a possibility to look at. So Dave came down, talked with my board, and the board went and said, yes, let's hire him on and the company on. And we saw immediately when Pro Commercial came in that they started cleaning and removing stuff out of the building much quicker, and being able to get the smell out of the building, the major smell, and then we could begin to start thinking about the process of rebuilding at that point in time.
Insurance carriers typically call us because they trust us, and above and beyond what other consulting companies are offering, we actually can stand behind and perform the work. So if we write an estimate, it's not only a suggestion of what somebody should be doing on this job, but it's also something that we're willing to produce a contract for, and we'll perform the work for that. The other thing that I think was important to the members of the board was that we would offer a no odor guarantee. And really the only way to offer that is if you can start from the beginning and control it till the end. Holidays are obviously important within a church, and we knew early on that Christmas was probably not going to be a realistic option for them. We did, however, commit that we would have them in for Easter service, and through the work of a lot of people, we were able to deliver on that promise to them.
I guess the recommendation I give to anybody in a situation like this is don't try to do this by yourself. That this is too much of a task to try to take on. And I thought I knew a lot of what would need to be done. I was surprised of all the little details that were big things that needed to be done that I would have never thought of. And Pro Commercial thought of all of that and took care of all of that. And so my recommendation is don't ever do it alone. And through the process, I believe that they've all become friends of ours. And they're looking out for our welfare as a church. And we're just excited that they came alongside and helped us.